program to bring you this important message.
Hotep, I am that I am. Some call me Heru, your modern monk, your cannabis fitness strategist. Back at it again here for you, with you today or this evening for about 45 to an hour, maybe. But we're going to get real deep in this episode, number 78. Yes, that's number 78. Your job does not count. Let me back up. Your job does not count as a physical fitness exercise project. So let's get this clear here. But first, before I dive into that, I want to give a shout out to you. Thank you. All the gratitude, all the thankfulness, and appreciate you, what you've been doing, your support, the following, the subscribings, the comments, the good, the bad, the ugly. Shout out to all of you. I'm very thankful for those of you who've been tuning in, tuning up, just thinking about some things that I'm actually throwing across this television, telly in some ways, and radio vision, and just kind of getting your mind to think or to trigger or to awaken as we have arrived in the land of Aquarius, right? So we have journeyed into this new era or this new dimension or this new zodiac sign for another 2,000 years. Even though we probably be back there too. You know, we probably been reincarnating the whole time. You know this? And we keep writing these stories because we're doing it now. And I'm writing it right now. We're just using this medium called the podcast. You feel what I'm saying? And the YouTube, the video casting, and all the rest of this. So we're going to jump right into it. Shout out, before I go through that, I do got some You Are the GMTs ready for you. Hey, order about 30 of them bitches. Stop playing around. Order about 30 of them. I've been getting some good sales. I've been getting some good promotion as well. Thank you, and shout out for all your support, because you are the gem. You are the entity. You have the power in general. You just got to take it back. You feel me? And taking it back is going to take a lot of work. You feel me? It's not overnight success, as they would say. If it is, it was already in the making. Let me put it out there. Shout out to my sponsor, Dr. Boz Moreno, for putting out the elixirs for life, literally stem cells, bee venom, making it happen. Great product. He's got testimonials, but you know how certain people are very sensitive about their medical issues and whatnot, even though it's some interesting little cases, because we claiming, this is another thing I'm kind of getting upset with our culture too. It's like we need to start taking more ownership. You don't have COVID is something they just made up. It's the flu. Let's keep it 100. It's the flu. So you come down with these particular symptoms. The symptoms are normal, pretty much normal as far as what people, well, majority of the people have when they're responding to a dis-ease or when their body's in a disabled situation, literally. And these are things with the chemicals going within your body, right? Let's break it down scientifically. We know certain chemicals that's developed within your body that have you formulating or acting in a dis-ease manner. You feel what I'm saying? And one of the things is a lot of times we don't really think about, but we're stressing a lot of our issues. Certain events that goes on in our process having us on a level where we're stressing all the time. This is where that bee venom will come in, that apoptosin. It will help you kind of alleviate that, even with the stem cells, because one of the things you're generating, this is the beauty of medicine though. I mean, it has both sides, right? It has the God and it has the devil. Even though they're both the same. Uh-oh. Now this brother going religious. I'm not going religious. I'm just using the metaphors for people that understand what the metaphors are, those who want to understand the metaphors of life, right? Because we have certain things in common, but we've been getting away from it. But let me get back into this episode number 78. Shout out to y'all one more time. Respect. Gratitude. Thank you for tuning in and tuning up as we jump into this episode 78. Your job does not count as a physical fitness exercise project. And I say project because we're doing this. Most of us are at a job, more 40 hours plus full time. Making a living. That's crazy. We're making a living with a job, even though the living is at the job. Oh my goodness. Right? Bear with me. I'm going to take a little break right there. Take a little break. Meditate on that. Just think about that a little bit. Think about what I just said. I said your job is your way of life. In other words, think about that one. We spend more time at the job environment than we do with our families. Hence, COVID showed a lot of us that we wasn't tuned in with our families. And vice versa. Those who was tuned in could utilize the opportunity better. Think about it. If you already got that family bond, you're already doing events together, you're people helping each other out, you know what I'm saying, not tripping, no family crazy emergencies. If it's emergency, they're there for you. You know what I'm saying? No questions asked. This is usually what the makeup of a successful family looks like prior to our technology, prior to our crazy lifestyles. Well, now we have to have everybody in the house employed to so-called survive or so-called take care of our rent, our car payment, our insurances, our gym styles, lifestyles. Are you with me? But a lot of us really think that our job is where we're getting physical fit. But when you look at your particular job, this is for those of you who have a job. Shout out to you. You do your own research. You do your own due diligence. But these are the commonalities that we're seeing within this job atmosphere. Even though people have been on a health crisis, you feel me? Oh, we can't go to the gym. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And shout out to the universe for going in this conjunction when Jupiter and Saturn combined. Their powers combined. Therefore, creates this energy or this synergy that we all have to formulating a new world, a new beginning, a new mindset, a new understanding. You feel me? Because that's basically what's going on here with our society. We don't have no understanding. They call me Crazy Joe. Yeah, they call me Crazy Joe. John means the judge. Did you know that? John, that term John means the judge. And Daniel, the denier. Daniel, the denier. I wish we go back into taking the time to really go decipher concepts, words, these root words that we hear all the time in our lifestyles. What people swear by that it is that and it's not that. It's something totally unoccupied, disillusioned, taken out of context or context or content. The intent, right? But we really think our jobs are actually giving us, and some people get stimulated by the job. Don't take me wrong. Sometimes the jobs is very stimulating some days, especially, and it's kind of interesting because the psychological aspect of funds or money or payday is a serious, it takes your mind to another level, literally. When you get paid that day, on that Friday, you feel me? You feel like the energy is up. Everything is like, oh, I'm satisfied, right? But think about it. We really think we're doing physical work at our jobs, even though we're gaining weight. And what I mean by gaining weight, not that good weight. I'm talking about fat. Fat that you don't want. You feel me? Fat that you be like, what the hell? How did I get? You know what I'm saying? And just think about it. 6 months just fly by. 3 months. A week. A day. A day go by so fast. And do you really think that's the thing? Being at this job 40 hours, in some cases more. And I would say, I would even break it down, 35 hours or more at the job is pretty demanding. It's pretty demanding. You start to get to know people. You feel me? Especially if you're like me. I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm a good people reader. And I know the people, if I'm coming across some folks that are, the negative energy is there, you can fit, brothers and sisters, I can feel it right away. Okay, this is not my domain. No friendship here. This is what's going on. And the mindset. Now, you have that availability. You have that ability to learn. You feel what I'm saying? Because everything is learned. Every habit, every situation, every process that we do is learned. You can't learn your girlfriend by subliminally trying to read her body language. You feel what I'm saying? It has to be a certain communication via speech, English, or the native tongue. You see what I'm saying? Because you tend to build these relationships with your co-associates, co-workers. Build these friendships outside, inside, however you want to look at it. But it don't justify activity far as physical activity, maybe mental activity. Majority of when we talking about we got a physical exercise regiment. Because the mental game in the job scene in general is very stressful. I don't know about you, but it is definitely very, very, very stressful. Because you're thinking you want to satisfy everybody up in there. Literally. When you think about it, you want to satisfy everybody because you do to an extent. You don't care what people think, but then you do care what people think of you. You feel what I'm saying? Because I think one of the biggest things in a job environment is your work ethic. Is your work ethic. People look at your work ethic. And some people got a lazy type approach, but are successful. Getting by, right? Just getting by. I remember my coach, Sam Harris. Shout out to you, Sam Harris. Much love. Thankful for everything you have done and taught a brother through your coaching and all that. Because you definitely put them principles in place. That's another thing even about reading people, understanding people. And having when you have a work ethic, you the shit at the gym. Regardless of what gym you go to, you're the shit. Because you're already thinking alpha. Even you females, you're already thinking alpha. I'm coming in here and I'm about to blast. I'm about to take my game to a whole nother level. Nobody's going to outdo me up in here. This is the mentality. That's a champion mentality. Regardless of whatever you're doing. You feel me? Your job does not count as a physical fitness exercise project. But you can make it. You can drop down and do some 10 push-ups every break you got. Come on and kill it. You get 15 minutes. So you get a whole hour throughout that 8-hour regiment or 9-hour regiment, right? And that ain't considering, that's not even adding the hour you have to commute to the job. You feel what I'm saying? or the 2 hours you have to commit to the job, commute. You feel me? So you're in the car 4 hours of the day, sitting through traffic, through drama, through stupidity. When everybody is on the same, that's the crazy thing. When everybody is doing the same robotic, zombie-like form at the job. You should see me at the job. Those of you who have seen me in action know me. You feel me? You got to take advantage of the opportunities. I'm not saying breaking your back or anything like that, but I tend to do take some time to really think about certain exercises in the job. I may do some squats, especially like break time. I usually take some time. I go right outside to a rental and get busy and do some jump rope or some jumping jacks. So you can make your job a physical fitness environment. You just got to take the time. Just tune in. You can drop down and do like 25 push-ups. You feel me? You can do 25 burpees. Yeah, people going to be looking at you like you're crazy in the break room, especially now with all this COVID shit and all that. They act like they never seen nobody physically fit or somebody getting busy. And it's kind of crazy too, because you know how many people I've been influencing up in the job environment? They see me over there working out. They're like, man, what you do? What you up to? Hence, there's my sale. I'm in the physical fitness business. Yes. I teach and I enable people. I give them an opportunity to become slim, trim, strong as hell. Take more control of your own mind, body, and soul, financially, mentally, spiritually, physically. It's your job to do that. That's why they talk about the God man, man God. You are the one. You are the one. They call me the modern monk. Right? But it's not about me. It's about how can we explore beyond what we're here for? What is our part? What is our part in this universe or experiencing Mother Earth here? And the issue is we're at this job and we really, we're zoned out. People, are you with me? You're at the job and you're zoned out. So all you're doing is these repetitious forms. Probably most of us is probably sitting down at the job. Literally sitting down at the job and wondering why we're getting this big ass belly. I'm about to release this new video I'm putting out, a transformational video. A 7-week transformational video. And those of you know me, I'm not a natural. So don't be putting me all on blast. Well, you could do me whatever you did. That'd be actually fun, Greg. That'd be awesome that you do a video on a brother. A natty. Is he natty or natural? I'm an older brother too. I'm 45. Right? Same age as you, Greg, and all the rest of these, mostly Jeff Cavalier and all these guys. We're about the same age, so we come from that same kind of mindset too. That's why we connect. But your time now is to take over your JOB. Start taking back your life. Start taking back your physical fitness and stop making excuses for why you're not doing it. You can invest in a jump rope and just do some jump ropes. You feel what I'm saying? 5-minute increments. Just do a 5-minute increment and just grow it. And then the other thing is you wouldn't be eating all that junk food. That's another thing I hate at the job scene. They never give you better options, food options. It's always junk food. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of all that pop soda and all that stuff, substitute it with some more healthier alternative, juices or, you know what I'm saying? Awala or any of them. We gotta stop allowing these corporations to get away with shit. We're the people, we create them. So what's going on? These policies and crazy shit having you not being able to be social. Looking at people like strangers, and then when you see them outside of the job, you don't even know who they are. They just saying to you, they asking you, they like, don't you work at Home Depot? I don't even know the dudes. All I see is eyeballs. Come on. But y'all not with me. Y'all not even feeling me. And I'm talking some real shit right here. Those of you who work at a job, y'all know what I'm talking about. You at that job and you thinking, you looking at other people like, wow, we're all coming here. We're spending all this time here and we don't take advantage of the opportunity. We spend most of our day at the job. Literally. They take the whole day. That's the cold thing about these corporations. They take the whole day, and even though we can all be doing like 4 hours probably 4 hours every other day and be good. You feel me? And be good. Won't be as stressful. The anxiety, especially when you're in positions when you're responsible for hundreds of people, you know what I'm saying? Or a few people, or your department, whatever the case may be. That's a lot of stress. That's a lot of personalities, people. Don't sit up here and tell me, look, the other thing is, you at your job, you can take advantage of the opportunity doing exercise. You know how it makes you feel so much better too. When you come back to the job, it makes you feel a lot more refreshed. Tuned up, ready to go, ready to hit them. That's why the invention or the discovery of caffeine has been the greatest to mankind. And they allow that to be legal. When you think about it, they allow caffeine to be legal, and caffeine is no different from a cocaine or a LSD or a shroom or cannabis. Think about it. But we don't think in that terms. We don't think in that way. But caffeine is a beast, baby. And we just flipped out. All the supplement companies just flipped out. Let me just put about 400 milligrams of caffeine in here. That get them riled up. Just think if they did that with cocaine and all the rest of this crap. Methamphetamine and all these other crazy. That brother can't even say it. Methamphetamine. And all these other crazy ass pharmaceuticals they got us on. Or Substance 1 or Section 1. What is it? Substance 1? Substance 1? Yeah. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But caffeine is just as bad as all of them. Have your jitters, have the whole country up in stress, anxiety. Come on. We seeing that right now. All the Starbucks bliss. Y'all not feeling me. I'm telling you. It's there. Everything is there. But I love that brother say, you can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. Because the truth always reveals itself too. Well, the truth is always there. It's just about picking it out, really. Picking it out, or it's already identifying itself. You just got to figure out which way you're going to go. The crossroads. The cross. Getting the understanding. Getting the understanding. Your job does not count as a physical fitness exercise. It's just not going to cut it, people. You got to start disciplining yourself. And we talked about that many times. Discipline. You got to discipline yourself. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. 5 minutes of my first break. 5 minutes of my second break. 5 minutes of my lunchtime. Right? Just build it up. Okay, 10 minutes. Or you can do 2-minute increments. Just start out with 5 minutes. Boom. And just add that in your regiment. Jump rope. You feel me? Or just jogging in place. That's another thing with... This is for my big brothers and sisters. Marching in place or jogging in place. You feel what I'm saying? For at least 15 or more minutes. And guaranteed you're going to see some weight loss. Yes, it may take some time, but you got to think about this. Your fat didn't come overnight. It's just about you discovering when you pass your limit. When you start seeing clothes not fitting you right. You feel me? Be like, oh wow, I can't even get up in these. Right? Or that small t-shirt. Like I was saying on one of my podcast shows, one of my early ones, I had went to the store, picked out a shirt, was like, oh yeah, this gonna fit me right here. And it was a large. Man, I put my arms through that shirt and I realized that I had gained. That brother said, yes. Brother realized I had gained like 1 inch on my arms, literally. My biceps. Like 1 inch. And I grew, man, that shirt fit me. I couldn't even get it off, brothers and sisters. I couldn't even take it off. I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. Luckily, I was at home. In the house where nobody could see me. But I was fighting and struggling, brothers and sisters. Fighting and struggling to get that shirt off. So now I'm in that extra large tactic, right? I'm doing the extra large, feeling real swole right about now, brothers and sisters. But see, this is the thing that pays off at the job. You have to be disciplined. Because people, they'll tell you, they be like, this brother is sweating on the job. Don't take me wrong. Hawaii's hot. And then, and you know, Home Depot be bullshitting sometimes with their air conditioner. You know, it'd be turned off one day, then it'd be on the next day. You sweating like a crazy man. Running up and down them aisles. But it keeps your heart rate up too. Some cases. That's why it pays to start. If you're not working out, you can start working out, right? Start where you're at. Like I say, even if it's just jogging in place will start benefiting you. But have some intensity. Put some intensity into it. Forgive me, go check your doctor. You can call Dr. Boz Moreno. He's definitely available. And sign up with the brother. Get some consultation. I don't know how much he charged, but I know he got a consultation fee. Because the brother got the knowledge. The brother has the knowledge. Let me say that. Has the knowledge. And we've been seeing people healed. I've been seeing the studies, brothers and sisters. And this brother, the cool thing about Dr. Boz Moreno, he's got the work. The work is out there. So you can go to his site, drbozmoreno.com. .edu, I don't even know which one he's using right now. But put his name in Google, Dr. Boz Moreno. Dr. Boz Moreno. Tell him Heru sent me. The modern monk. I'm telling you, this brother has the healing powers to what we're dealing with. The COVID issue and all this. See, the mentality here with this show is to build an understanding of how the body can regenerate. The body can develop the healing modalities to face anything and everything that we have been creating. Yes, we've been creating. Our people, or the people within this realm, have been developing certain products, viruses and bacterias and all these other foreign substances that we have been partaking in, has been killing us. But at the same time, we have developed our DNA to formulate to these particular substances and whatnot. Therefore, we can overcome these situations of viruses and all these other crazy stuff they got going on out us. But it's all a biological warfare, right? Like anything else. Psychological warfare. Warfare in general. In the family. I mean, look at it. It's all been broke down. Like I say, always using that metaphor of the frog in the boiling water. He jumped right out when he touched that boiling water. But if he's sitting in the boiling water, as it warmed up, starting from cold to warm, he got used to it. His body has adjusted to the formation of our rights are being violated and taken each and every day when they tell you no social distance. Hey, go check out right now. They got South Park came out with a nice a nice distancing COVID metaphor. Check it out. You just type in the COVID with South Park. Awesome. Shout out to them brothers, man, because they definitely be making it happen. Definitely making you think. Start to think. That's what this Aquarian age is about. Waking up. The water. Where it got the water. Now we're in the water. What is the water tribe? Avatar. Y'all feel me? Avatar the Airbender. The first 4 seasons. I didn't care about this last one. The first 4. Aang. The Airbender. All the metaphors was there. All the awakening was there. That's what I'm saying. Your job does not count as a physical fitness particular area or environment, but you must make it that. If you want your health to be cool, and you know how some people kind of inherit it, they're skinny automatically. They might not be big or get big, but they have these certain problems they may be dealing with later on in their lifestyles. Because some people don't have to physically do anything. And I don't mean physically do anything, but they don't necessarily work out. They may take on maybe some walking, maybe biking a little bit here and there, just normal activity, and still get away with a fit body. But I think that only lasts for so long, due to how our society and what we have been able to digest within our particular culture. Because even with this gluten-free and all these different modalities in food, I guess marketing tactics have been creating, we see it. A lot of us are getting fatter and fatter with all these snacks we tend to take on, because the snacks is where they're getting us. They're making everything snack. Oh, pizza snacks. Oh, pocket snacks. Oh, taco snacks. All these other snacks, you know what I'm saying? And they're unhealthy. They're processed. And I'm not saying I'm disqualified. No, but at the same time, I partake in it too. We have the ability to live long like Abraham and Sarah. And it's proven through the pudding. It's proven through how we live our lives, how we physically live our life. And like I was saying, this episode 78, your job does not count as a physical fitness exercise project. So you must take it back and make it an exercise project or an exercise opportunity. Because most of the time your job is in the middle of the prime day, where the sun is beaming, everything's on high, that 2 o'clock area, the best time, Leo's in the air, You feel me? Taking advantage of those times of what is important times to you. Taking back your health, taking back your fitness. Even though they're on the same frequency. Matter of fact, all of them are on the same frequency. When you think about it, your mental, physical, spiritual, financial, they all should be on a level. On that same level. A higher frequency, right? That's why I was recommending to Finn, go check out some binaural beats. You know what I'm saying? White noise and all those particular frequency sounds. You know, even like electronica, those particular songs kind of help out with your mental state. Teta beta. You feel me? The ability is yours. You just got to take the ability. You got to, the skill, and utilize the ability to get that skill or use that skill or put that skill to work. Right? Because everything, this is the thing about life. Life is about learning, right? Life is about progress within your particular psyche in general. But in your particular education, you know, or your extraction of what you're able to take your life to the next level. That's the purpose, right? That's the purpose. That's one of the purposes. But how you do that? How do you actually qualify that? How do you actually put it in play? That's what we're talking here today, but on a physical fitness element. Making your job an environment for you to enjoy yourself. You to become a little competitive. Step your game up. Learn something new. Add some value. And you're not looking to get no credit from nobody. You just want to step your game up because you get the credit. You get credit to credit who's due, right? I don't just go at a job and, you know, do the unnecessary, just go through the motions. Don't take me wrong. Some days I'm just tired too. But at the same time, it seems like when the days I'm tired, that's the best I perform. You feel what I'm saying? Because you're the only judge, John. You feel me? You're the only judge. And you judge yourself. And you know when you slacking and when you not, right? You know when you not pushing yourself. You're the only one who knows that. Nobody else know that. Unless they've been with you. Your workout partner. Seen you sloughing. And put you on check. Life is too short. So take advantage of the opportunity at your jobs, please. This is something I wanted to address a long time ago. Because everybody always told us oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. Matter of fact, the Denver Bar Squad and You Are the Gym did a collaboration, and we did a 15-minute, not even 15-minute, a 10-minute. We had a 10-minute workout with a full body exercises you can do at your job. And that brings me to my coaching. My coaching is very unique. The people I want, or I have been influencing or have been attracting, are people that want to be independent, that want to take more control of their lifestyle, as far as their health, their fitness, their love life, their finances. Because it's about getting in line for you mentally. I'm not talking about everybody else. I'm talking about for you personally. Your energy, your time, your thoughts, your thinking, your genius, your creativity, your innovation. You have that stored, but you just haven't activated. I don't think you activated. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm speaking on this forum. That's one of my purposes. This is one of my purposes, literally, to communicate. Speak to the people. Speak to the people, as the reggae brothers would say. Legalize it. Don't hesitate it. He said, let me advertise it, Peter Tosh. Yeah, shout out to you and the welders, my brothers. Bob Marley at his finest. Yeah, Bob Marley was killing them. Bob Marley was a politician. Y'all know that, right? Bob Marley was a musician politician. Yes, that brother was educating, and they was like, hell no, we got to take this brother right out. People may call that a conspiracy, but that don't even, it does make sense when a brother is politicking and then he go nationwide, worldwide. You know it's a problem. They got to get rid of the brother. Because think about it. They got rid of John Lennon. You feel me? It's crazy. But I don't think we really be thinking about those things. Because it's like we don't connect shit no more. We don't connect it. That's why you have to connect your physical fitness with your job environment. With whatever environment you're in. You are the gym. So you become the gym. You live the gym. You be the gym. No excuses. Don't tell me because you don't have a resistance band. Or I don't have a pull-up bar. But all this stuff is affordable. Literally, it's affordable. You can go to Goodwill and get all this shit. Practically for about $20. Keep it 100 with you. Oh, inflation done went up. The dollar's not worth anything. We got a lot of excuses within our society. And I think it's kind of interesting too, because I think America in general, we are pretty fucked up society. When we start comparing to other countries, Switzerland, like countries that are actually very successful in certain realms, but we don't really give them no credit because they're not up with the standards like the Americans are. Even though we are the most deaf, dumb, blinded ones to what's going on around the world. Uh-oh. You are the master. You are the God man. You are the goddess woman. You have the power. Hands down. You feel me? Hands down. That's why you got to start taking more control of your life. I like what what's his name, Joe Wilkie. I can't even say the brother's extreme. What was it? Extreme something. I don't got it on my hand, but he wrote a book, Extreme whatever Outbursts. I don't even know what the. But Timothy Ferris interviewed him, and every time the sergeant or whoever was telling him, he was like, good. Bad. It was bad or good. Bad or good. He was like, good. That's good. It happened to me. It's good that I go through these certain things, these lessons that I bring upon myself. Or you bring upon yourself. Think about it. Now, I think it's certain things that we can predict within our own psyche, within our own realm or within our own time and space. Hence visions, hence dreams, hence deja vus, hence meeting certain people that actually trigger certain things within your mindset, bad or good. You feel me? It's all about how you're adopting, how you're adjusting to that lesson. Because you know what's funny about it? Because the lessons recur. They keep coming back to you. You feel me? The lessons keep coming back to you. You know, and it's all about how mature you are each lesson. That's what's so cool about writing a book. That's why Confessions of the Mind of an Athlete is going to be a classic. I'm telling y'all, it's going to be a classic. It's going to be one of those books that's going to be like the Bible. Because it's going to be based on, well, it's based on Realness 100. Right? And I qualify by saying this. You're not going to get an experience of what you're witnessing here on this show, You Are the Gym podcast show, anywhere else. And I guarantee that. Because a lot of these... And it's not that I'm hating on my fellow podcasters or whatever the case may be. But a lot of it's like people are not being, well, they're not as, maybe they're not as effective or emotional, I'm guessing. It just seemed like it's more of a facade for people now. The fake be funny, they so fake and phony up front. Then when you really talk to the people, they're not even like that. That's what's so crazy about these hip hop artists. When they was coming out, when they say things and you'd be like, wow, so this dude didn't do none of this shit. He just was a good storyteller. Right? That's the reality of what hip hop is truly about. Come on. You feel me? Those who really know what I'm talking about or know the root of hip-hop or the origins of rap or rhyming or however you want to look at it. That's the problem with our society. We always disconnect the past. Why are we disconnecting the past even though we think about the past on some dumb shit? But we don't think about how the connection, how it interacted with what our scenarios was when certain people you meet, and then you're like, oh wow, so I can identify with this particular person or version of a person, a version of a mask man, right? Or woman. Uh-oh. Am I getting too scientific with y'all? Y'all like, shut the hell up. Cause see, life, that would be nice, brothers and sisters, if life really gave you the steps. You can see the steps. Some cases you can do it with astrology. Okay. Maybe we can see some things or some traits or personality traits that we have inherited or we kind of think about. Because ever since I was a little kid, and I'm talking like 5 years old, I can think about like, I wasn't even, I was looking at things like as an adult to an extent. At that age, literally, I was seeing things like, wow, that's why you know you have been here to an extent. Now y'all tripping, y'all be like, this brother talking some reincarnation. Yes, we talking some reincarnation. Now think about this. When your memory or memories have been captivated in these little, I guess, capsules. Why they call it hence capsules. Capsules within our bodies, hence capsule. They're capillated or they're covered up. They're enclosed. Now think about it. We have all the opportunity in the world to become who we really want to become. It's about what area, what environment do we want to put ourselves in. And see, in that environment, I know for me, that's actually been more of an eye-opener, is when I'm out in the woods, or when I'm out way out somewhere. You know what I'm saying? In a campground, or being able to take advantage of an opportunity where it clears your mind a little bit. Get out there with nature. That's what the academy is going to be about. DIY. Doing it for yourself. And then everything else comes about. The people and everything else comes about. That comes later, Noah. You feel me? Everything is, look, the Fibonacci sequence is a continuum, right? It's infinity. And we all have that ability. We're just not able to trigger it like we need to trigger it, especially with all these substances that are tainting this body. That's been like the pretty much, where do I want to go? How do I want to build this body? What do I need to focus on? Strength, endurance, stamina. And that sounds like a whole bunch of stuff, but at the same time, it's all the same to me. That's my interpretation. It's all the same. Like today, I got a chance to work out. Killing it. Matching. Besides a few exercises. But that's the medium. You always got to challenge yourself. You always got to pick your shit up. You feel me? You got to pick it up. Mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. And I'm telling you, with this COVID, it's been a blessing or it's been an opportunity. And on the other side, it hasn't been an opportunity. Certain things are being amplified more than others, right? Therefore, building your frequency much higher or your energy much higher. Therefore, you can take on all the goodness that comes and bears the fruit. Santa Claus? You're Santa Claus. You're coming through the dome. You're the Santa Claus. And you're like, this brother talking crazy. Yes, you have the power. And like I said, your job does not count as a physical fitness exercise project. So what I want to challenge you on is start taking 5 minutes. That's all I'm asking you. 5 minutes or more. Get you a jump rope and start jumping some rope for 5 minutes at your job. First break, bow. Lunchtime, bow. Then the last 15 minutes, bow. 5 minutes, that's all I'm asking. Start doing that. A few weeks. Tell me what your results are. Do a before and after photo. And get at me. yourethegm@gmail.com. Text me at 206-659-6382. For those who want some coaching, somebody who gonna keep you accountable, somebody who gonna be like, what you do today? You get it in? Literally, you get it in? Because I got mine in. Now I'm waiting for you. See, when people know you accountable, you feel me, and come through, your whole relationship changes. You feel me? Your whole understanding of each other changes. That's communication. That's that discipline. Ooh, boy. That's that discipline. So I challenge you to start taking 15 minutes out of your job environment and jump rope. Get you a rope, jump rope, and start jumping some rope. Start getting them skipping skills back. And tell me what you do. I want to see a before and after picture. yourethegm@gmail.com. You feel me? Shout out to Dr. Boz Moreno. And like I said, Dr. Boz Moreno, you can get at that brother. Dr. Boz Moreno, put it in Google. He'll pop right up there. If not, our podcast shows, my podcast shows with him as my guest will pop up. So I'm tuning out, and you're tuning in. Until next time, as I'm hitting that 55. I'm out. Peace. Hotep.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.